Imagine if the statues in a museum, frozen in time and space, could come to life, stepping off their pedestals and out of their glass cases. What stories would they tell? What adventures would they embark on? In Night at the Museum, Genghis Khan does just that, shattering the silence of the museum halls, stepping out of his glass case, leaving behind the confines of history, fierce and mysterious, a figure ripped from the pages of legend. He might seem like just a grumpy warrior, a relic of a bygone era, but his real story is much bigger, a tapestry woven with ambition, resilience and conquest. Genghis Khan started with nothing, born into a world of hardship and uncertainty, facing hunger, the constant threat of starvation nipping at his heels, and danger on the Mongolian plains, where survival was a daily battle against the elements and rival tribes. Yet he united warring tribes, forging a unified force from disparate clans into one powerful nation, an empire that would stretch across continents. He wasn't just strong, a brute force on the battlefield, he was clever, a master strategist who understood the art of war and diplomacy, a leader who listened to counsel, valuing the wisdom of his advisors and the loyalty of his followers, planned meticulously and inspired trust, building a foundation of unwavering allegiance. His journey from a lonely boy, vulnerable and alone on the vast plains, to a legendary leader, a name that echoes through the ages, shows us that real change starts not with grand pronouncements but with quiet determination, with a single brave idea, a spark of inspiration that ignites a fire within. Let's look past the shouting statue, the imposing figure frozen in a moment of aggression, and discover the lessons from his incredible life, the wisdom that can be gleaned from the rise of a legend. Genghis Khan, a name synonymous with power and conquest, possessed a strength that went beyond military might. His greatest strength wasn't just in his army or his strategies, but in something far more profound, his vision. It was a vision that reshaped the world as he knew it. He looked out upon a land divided, a tapestry of fragmented territories, each vying for power and often at odds with one another. He saw scattered settlements, vulnerable and isolated. But instead of accepting this fractured reality, he imagined unity, a single, strong nation bound together by common purpose and shared destiny. He envisioned a kingdom where strength came not from division but from collaboration. This wasn't just about winning battles and conquering lands. It was about something much deeper. It was about creating lasting peace and establishing order, building a society where people could thrive and prosper under a unified banner. Like building with Legos, brick by brick, concept by concept, he took scattered tribes, often warring and disparate, and connected them, piece by piece, carefully assembling them into something amazing and enduring. His story, passed down through generations, reminds us that you don't have to be the biggest or the strongest to have a big idea, an idea that can resonate and change the course of history. Whether it's a new game invented at recess, sparking joy and laughter among friends, or a simple way to help out at home, making life easier for your family, your ideas, no matter how small they seem, have the power to change your world and the world around you. Genghis Khan, above all else, believed fiercely in his vision, in the power of unity and the promise of a better future. He held on to that belief even when it seemed utterly impossible, when faced with insurmountable obstacles and relentless opposition. That unwavering belief, that spark of vision, is the very thing that starts every great adventure, every journey of transformation. Genghis Khan knew he couldn't build an empire alone. He needed a strong team. He chose people for their skills and loyalty, not their family name, which was revolutionary. Like a great coach, he put the right people in the right roles, making everyone feel valued. This teamwork made his empire strong and successful. In your own life, whether it's a group project or a game, working together and trusting each other leads to the best results. True strength comes from many people working as one. That's how Genghis Khan's tribes became unstoppable. Genghis Khan wasn't just a conqueror, he was a lawmaker. He created the yasa, a set of fair rules for everyone in his empire, promoting safety and even religious freedom. These laws helped millions of people live together peacefully, like a rulebook for a giant game. Just like school or home rules, they made sure everyone knew what was expected. With clear laws, his empire became stable and prosperous. Great leaders used wisdom and fairness, not just strength. Genghis Khan's focus on justice helped his legacy last for centuries. Genghis Khan's story is more than just tales of battles and conquests. It's a complex narrative. It's about vision, a clear understanding of what could be, and the ambition to strive for it. It's about teamwork, the ability to bring people together, inspiring them to work towards a common goal. And it's about fairness, ensuring everyone has a chance to contribute and benefit from the collective effort. He built the largest contiguous land empire the world has ever seen, a feat of military prowess and strategic planning. But his real legacy extends far beyond territorial gains. It is the enduring systems and the vital connections he fostered between disparate cultures and societies. He understood that true power lies in unity and collaboration. You don't have to conquer nations or command armies to be a leader in your own right. You can lead by including others, by opening your heart and mind to different perspectives, sharing ideas, fostering an environment where creativity and innovation can flourish, and by actively helping your community, making a tangible difference in the lives of those around you. Believe in your big ideas, nurture your dreams, and never underestimate the power of your imagination. Value everyone's talents, recognizing that each individual brings a unique set of skills and perspectives to the table, and understand the power of fair rules, creating a level playing field where everyone has an equal opportunity to succeed. These lessons aren't just dusty relics of history. They're invaluable tools and guiding principles that you can apply to your own life, shaping your future and the world around you. As you leave the museum, filled with stories of the past, take a moment to reflect and ask yourself, what will you build in your world? What legacy will you leave behind? The power to unite, to innovate and to create something truly amazing, something that will benefit generations to come, is right here, in your hands.